I saw a meme the other day about 2020. It rated the year with 1 out of 5 stars. One comment questioned whether it even deserved that. It would be interesting to go forward 50 years to see if 2020 would get a mention in the annals of history. My guess is that it would. Climate change, Brexit, COVID-19, race riots and protests across the globe. Big news stories have become standard fare. Someone asked me, does this mean the end of the world is coming? I thought that would be a good question for our last video of short answers to big questions. Is the end of the world coming? That's a question we can find ourselves asking when tragedy hits. In many of our movies, the world is in great danger, whether under threat from alien invasion or some massive natural disaster. Our planet is on the verge of being destroyed. In the films, there is always a hero character who saves the day. But what about in real life? How does the Bible answer the question? Well, first, the Bible tells us that this world will not keep going forever. There was a beginning, and there will be an end. It speaks of a day in the future when Jesus Christ will return. The first time he came, he arrived as a baby born in Bethlehem and laid in a manger. This time, he will come in glory. He will come in power. That's not all. When Jesus came the first time, he came to die for sin. He came to make it possible for people to be forgiven and know God through him. When he comes again, he will come to judge the living and the dead. It will be a day of separation. Heaven and hell are the result. The difference? Not what you've done, but whether you've trusted in Jesus. So the Bible tells us there is an end of the world and it's coming. Yet it also tells us more. The Bible explains that there are signs that will show us the end is getting nearer. When his disciples asked Jesus about the end, he told them that they should expect wars and natural disasters. He told them the church, his people, would be persecuted and mistreated. The book of Revelation speaks of plagues and famines. It speaks of false religions and systems of thinking that are anti-God. As Jesus said, when you see these things happening, you know that it is near, right at the door. When I look at that list, I have to say I see many of those events taking place today. So does that mean the end is imminent? Maybe. But also maybe not. Why do I say that? First, none of these events are new. Jesus told us that when we see them, we should realize the end is coming. He didn't say they would only occur at the end. So are we at the end? Maybe, but also maybe not. Second, Jesus was very clear that no one will know the date of his coming. If you ever hear anyone say Jesus will return on this date, don't believe them. No one can know. It might be today, it might be tomorrow, it might be in another 1,000 years' time. Are we at the end? Maybe, but also maybe not. If we can't know for certain when the end will come, why does the Bible tell us these things? It tells us so that we can be ready for that day. Our lives here will not continue forever. Life on this planet will not continue forever. Jesus will return, and the most important thing that we can do is to be ready for that. What does that mean? It means that one day we will meet God. It's vital that we take the opportunity now to get right with him by trusting in Jesus for the forgiveness of our sins. COVID-19 and other tragic circumstances should prompt us to see the urgency of getting right with God. Is the end coming? Yes, and the tragic events around us remind us of that. When will it happen? I don't know. But can I urge you to take seriously the urgent plea of the Bible to get right with God through Jesus. Thanks for watching Short Answers to Big Questions. If you want to ask more questions, use the comments or contact us through our church website. The links are in the description below. If you want to know when we put out more of these videos, why not subscribe and click the notifications button? If you'd like to, you can also join us for our Sunday services. They're available through our YouTube channel. It would be great if you could join us.